Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you are here today, there is something in this reading for you. I just finished my series of the Divine Feminine, and I said, what am I going to do now? And they said that they wanted to take a look at your gifts in from a past life that may be being suppressed because of something that happened within a past life. So we're going to take a look at that and see. So you may find resonance with it. You may find that something feels true to you. You may have been drawn towards these kind of things. And this will be kind of a confirmation of that for you. You may not even realize that you have these gifts, but you will feel resonance. It will feel familiar. Okay? It will feel familiar, is what they're telling me. So I'm going to try to keep these readings at a reasonable amount of time. Okay, yeah, right there. That's fascinating. Scribe or writer. Yeah, I'm getting a few hits on that. I mean, as it says, a scribe or a writer. You may be someone that enjoys writing poetry. You may find that you're very good with words. You have a specific way of speaking about things that, brings things to life for others. I'm also receiving spell work. So you may have lived in a time to where you did, like this looks quite old to me, to where you did spell work and it was not acceptable. This is really old paper. And I actually ordered some old paper specifically like this to do blottings and light codes and things like that upon it, to do different readings. I haven't brought them in. I don't know why. I guess they're waiting for when the time is right. But you may be that. You may be someone that is more comfortable in writing than in speaking. You may be someone that's interested in a blog. You have something to say, but you're afraid to speak it. You don't want to be seen. That kind of energy. You have something, a story that wants to come out in some way. Give me more information on this, please, Spirit, for this collective, for the highest and greatest good. What it is that they have been suppressing, in what way, perhaps, with the scribe or writer here, because there could be many, many. And we don't want to pigeonhole it and say, oh, you're just this or you're just that, because this is for a lot of people. But I want to find out a little bit more about this. Okay, well, that was kind of a strange happening the way it came out there. The Guardian Stone, awakening, progress, initiation. Yeah. This has something to do with some kind of ancient text or truth, I want to say, that it feels like may come through you as a writer or something like that. Something is waiting to come through you in some way. You are being groomed somehow. Groom doesn't even sound. is interesting. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, you guys, I can't even make this up. The sacred contract on the scroll, and there's the scroll. Seven is divine. Let's see what else they want to bring forward. Yeah, it feels like the time is coming for you, but it's coming in the form of the writing. This may be a legacy that is left behind as well. Okay. The Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Okay. Yeah. This feels like something that was protected that has not been talked about. It had to be, and that's interesting how the Guardian Stone came up as well. And then protecting the future with this. It feels like it's information that we were not ready to receive till we came to a certain point. But you're kind of holding that. It feels like there's going to be a book that's written or something like that that's coming out with it. The crossing initiation. Initiation. That's interesting. Simply because of some of the things that's been happening with me with crossroads and things like that. You're going to feel like you're going out on a limb here with this. You could even have a connection with the dragons, as I do. Like I have a very deep connection with the dragons. Oh, I'm not sure where to go with this. It feels very mysterious. Very mysterious. Interesting, because I went to this deck, which has a lot to do with, oh, what's it called? I don't even know. But it's a lot of elemental energies and those kind of things, which, you know, a lot of people feel dragons are unicorns, but they're more in the higher magical realms. Not that fairies and elves and things like that are not, but something about that. Something about that energy. What else do we have here? It feels odd to bring this forward. Holy man. That's a lot of cards there. Ooh, my goodness. Dropsy and flops me here. Okay, you guys, I even said about the fairies, and here's the bluebell fairy that came forward in this. The bluebell fairy. This is a feeling within this reading, and I get this feeling every now and again where I feel confused of the direction to where to go. And when I find that that happens, it is information that has not yet been brought in. So it's kind of hard to get a pinpoint on that energy when that happens. So I find that I have to search a little bit deeper to be able to find that energy. So you may find that I pause a lot more during this reading because it feels like it is not a really present energy yet. It is just being drawn in. Interesting. Forest Temple, Enlightenment. Look at how big that light is. Like this is going to come in. This is reminding me of the Hermit card, but the Hermit card has a very small little lantern. This takes up just about the whole card. This is a big presence that's going to come in very, very quickly. Very big presence that's going to make themselves known. Interesting. Oh, here's the standing stones underneath the guardian stone. I'm interested to see where these standing stones, which deck is that? What's that one? I don't even have the book. Do I have the book handy for that? I don't think so. I don't. I'm interested in knowing where these standing stones are. Scotland, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, you guys. Renewal with this sacred contract. Yeah, it feels like you've been searching or seeking. Look at this. Underneath the bluebell fairy is the bluebird spirit. Another 7. What else do we have? Elves and playfulness. And then healing spirit up there. Yeah, this is a completely new energy that's wanting to come in for you guys. Whatever that is, if something you're feeling that you need to start, a blog, a book, um, journals, those kind of things to bring that information in. It may be, oh, they just brought to me automatic writing. It may be a form of automatic writing for you as well. This has been coming forward for me lately too. I used to do, when I did my spirit readings, I would have a piece of paper and I would, just kind of sketch things out and scratch things out. And a lot of the things that came forward were like I would, without knowing it, I would sketch a pendant that was important to the client, or maybe a bunch of balloons that they had released, or things like that. And it feels like this could be a form of automatic writing that is wanting to come forward as well for you. And you may think a lot of times that you're just doodling or just scratching things out on a paper, but that is not the case. You are literally, channeling information in that way. And there's many different ways for us to channel. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think, oh, we need to sit there with our eyes closed in trance. No, that's one form. And I do that type of channeling as well. But even for me, I find a lot of comfort in just hearing my guides. And it's not even the hearing, it's just the knowing with me that it just kind of pulls that information in. And a lot of times, like, I'll look up and I'll catch myself. I don't even know I'm doing it. But it's like it pulls that information in somehow for me. I don't even know how, I just know. Okay, I just know. And for you with the automatic writing, that can be something too. You can sit down and just start writing and not even know what you're writing and just allow yourself to write and sketch and draw. That is a gift for you. You also may be bringing in light codes in that form as well. Okay? But it's a writing type of thing. And with the candle here too, it can be a form of scrying. So you may be interested in doing like I've done. You've seen me do blots, and other people online you've seen do blots. And scrying with that. And I feel like that could be part of it as well. Like even with scribe being here, scry, right? And to scry is to see things within. So that may be part of it as well for you, I feel. That is now coming in and coming online for you for your gifts that you have kind of locked away because of the abilities that you have within them that were forced, and you weren't allowed to bring a lot of this information in now. And now it's ready to come in. Like I say, it's a different frequency, and with the dragon being here especially, it's a higher frequency. But this is within your sacred contract as well. And interesting how it says covenant, right? So this is kind of, it feels like a family lineage of some way that's wanting to come in. And I love this because I'm looking at this and she's looking away and she's coming toward. So it's like a meeting. It's like a meeting. And again, I'm receiving activations within my third eye as I'm talking about this, and that's what automatic writing is all about. Okay? Seeing those forms, being able to see things within those forms. Okay? So you may find that your imagination is working a lot more, or you may find, oh, that's interesting, that card was upside down. You may find that you're getting glimpses of things that you feel are not really there. Okay, that's your third eye awakening. So that's what this feels like to me. So let's get a little bit more information from the tarot. On the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentacles, a new venture. Okay. Seven of Cups. Yeah, lots of ideas. I feel like these are from the past. You've had a lot of things in the past that have come in, and they've not really been fulfilling to you. There's so many things that you've enjoyed, but this has all been leading you back to this ability. The Nine of Swords comes out next with this, and this is talking to me about how you have felt that you're never going to find whatever your true passion is with this Seven of Cups being here, right? But you're being asked to pull this in because there's a lot of information in there. Oh my God, the High Priestess. Yeah, and there's a scroll on there, you guys. There's a scroll, there's a scroll, and there's a scroll. The Five of Swords. Yeah, you're having a hard time believing this within your own mind. Oh, where can I lay my cards here? Okay, the Ace of Wands. Inspiration. Judgment. Yeah. This is interesting on the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Judging what is coming in. Are people going to believe it? Can I believe it? Right? And then we have the Knight of Swords. And this Knight of Swords, like it's like a storm, but as well, the sword is being put in. Right? It's kind of like more like a surrender to what's coming in. And look at that, it's on top of the healing card as well. Healing your thoughts. You know, all of those old ideas of, disbelief, I feel, more than anything. It's a disbelief more than an unworthiness of it. You don't believe it. Bottom of the card was left behind. Oh, this is the Eight of Wands here. So this is going to happen, fairly quickly for you. Once you let go of that judgment, once you begin to believe and let go of the judgment, your preconceived notions of what you believe should be. Okay? What have you been taught? That's what I'm receiving. Okay? It's been slow. The Page of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck as well. It's been kind of slow, but once you move past that, energy of worry and being stressed out about what, the conflict within and the conflict with others, you're going to move very, very quickly into that energy. I'm being told to pull, I wasn't going to, but they're telling me to pull one more, and I'm learning that, well, not learning, I have learned that when spirit has something to say, a little bit extra, they will bring a card, or perhaps someone has asked for a validation, a confirmation in some way, and this card may be that for you. Okay, I feel like that is the reading. Okay, spirit, last time. Awaken. Okay. You guys, I really don't have anything else to say about this. Absolutely beautiful reading for you to begin to tap into your gifts that have been laying dormant or that you have been afraid to share. Once you let go of that judgment of what it is that is coming into you and begin to just realize that you are the messenger. Okay? You're not here to confirm or deny. You're here to receive and to share. Okay? All right, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for being a part of this soul family and for contributing to the co-creation of my channel. And I ask you, in between our readings, to always remember to let love be your guide.